Hello. Hey, note to YouTube. The first time I tried to go live, it just gave me circles and wouldn't do it. What I did was I exited out, went to my studio, and then clicked on the live button, and then came back, and it worked for me. So maybe I'll remember to give feedback officially. My name is Larry Hussey, and my brand is Drug Force. I'm hoping that my web series, my AI animated web series Drug Force, gets picked up as a real television cartoon by an animation studio. That opportunity is still there. All you need to do is call the show business unions and ask them how to do it. And they will get a hold of me if they need to. And so I've been getting some questions about female action figures, and I do have one here because I'm getting ready to donate it to a children's hospital toy drive. I have my microphone turned on. That's what I'm looking at. So here it is. The character name is, here I go, I'm backward again. Is right here, Specialist Shift. Specialist Shift. And there's a cartoon of her here, and there's the action figure there. And these are two swords that she comes with. That's $1.25. That means you get her at the Dollar Tree. Even though I bought one of these, there was still another one there. So they have them in stock. She's called Specialist Shift. And if I go on this side, collect them all. There's 8 of them. Now, the last 4 of them that's a robot, and then there's like 3 aliens. So yeah. And so there's 4 humans, a robot, and 3 aliens. And so the fact that there's only one woman character, it's actually okay because there's only 4 human characters. And so it has her backstory here, her origin story from the mountains of East Asia. She's trained in every form of combat, it says, and that's why she's called Shift of Alpha Team 1, because she can shift from any form of combat to another form of combat. Oh, and that's her sword there. She's carrying her sword on her shoulder. I guess she has the ability to carry her sword on her shoulder. And that's the same picture there. Oh, hey, Superfan. Yeah, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, too. So this is the female action figure that you can get at Dollar Tree for age 3+. And here you go. The website is www.final-faction.com. I did not get that right. Instagram, final.faction. And so that is one of the toys I'm going to donate to the Children's Hospital. This is another. Now, I also have some South Korean snacks, South Korean food. Okay, I am a K-pop fan I'm a fan of music from South Korea. This is food from South Korea. It's called DALLY. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Just DALLY. It's a gel fruit snack, and this is mango flavor. They have other flavors, and it's a fruit snack. It's from Cognac. I think that's pronounced Cognac. And the reason I bought it the first time was that it said it has prebiotics and postbiotics right there. Prebiotics and postbiotics. And so I had one a few weeks ago, and it did kind of work. It did kind of work to help my digestion. And so I bought another one. And now what I want to tell you is I ended up cutting off this whole top. It says that you can break it up like this, and I suppose you could try to break it up, especially since it's a little bit melted. But if you can't squeeze anything out of the mouthpiece, then just cut it. Take scissors and cut it. Okay, that's what I eventually had to do. Okay, yeah, it looks yummy. It is. It's just fine. Yeah, it's like a gel, but it's a gel, but it says gelatin free. It's a gelatin free gel. That's another thing too. And so it's got a whole list of a whole list of prebiotics and postbiotics, but it really only has water, natural sweetener, prebiotic, probiotic, and mango extract. That's all it has. So and it has, well, it must be some sort of yeah. Somehow they make it a gel without, it's gelatin free. And I got it at the Fred Meyer store. So that is South Korean food. HEYDALLY.com is their website. At hey.dally is their TikTok and Instagram. Made in South Korea. And so that's the other thing. Now, another thing is there's an ingredient in moisturizers that's becoming more important as a moisturizer. It's called hyaluronic acid. And it's something that your skin has anyway, and you can add more of it by applying moisturizer. And so the shampoo I referred to, Paul Frieda filler, that has hyaluronic acid in the shampoo, and that's what prompted me to look further. And so, and then I found out that there's such a thing as a hyaluronic acid filler, which is a filler for deep wrinkles. And so, obviously, I'm not going to go into who should get that or not, but that's what's called a filler, hyaluronic acid filler. And so then I went to, well, who is allowed to inject a filler? And that is a licensed medical. Okay. When I asked Google Gemini, it said avoid Botox parties, things called Botox parties, because there's not going to be a licensed medical professional there. Okay. So my consumer tip for today is avoid Botox parties, because that is not going to be a licensed medical professional. And I'm talking about doctors and nurses, basically. Okay. Doctors and nurses are the people who are allowed to administer Botox injections or any other type of injection. Okay. That's who is allowed to. It's a great tip. Thank you. So, yeah. Now, on the other hand, the other thing is there are options to Botox, and hyaluronic acid filler is one of them. And so the one part that I would also add is that there's one part in the Gemini report that said, are these things reversible? Botox, no. Hyaluronic acid, yes. So hyaluronic acid injection is reversible. Botox is not reversible. That was something that just stood out to me in my report. So thanks for coming by, Superfan. And you have 2 minutes left on your 10-minute break. Thank you very much.